Hey guys, I hope all is going well. Just on a video streak these last couple of days. But today is day 6 of Paladin's Codger Challenge. You know all the usual stuff, so I'm not going to go over that again. But the point to today's video is if you guys watch my book videos, you'll know that I just finished reading The Mysterious Island by Jules Verne, and I absolutely love this book. It was very, very good. Very underrated Jules Verne story. And after doing that, I went on a little bit of a Jules Verne book haul. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Just came in the mail today. So first of all, we'll start off. I just showed you guys the Mysterious Island. Jules Verne is very well known for 3 main works. And I have these. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Some cool artwork on that one. We also have Around the World in 80 Days. And finally, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. There's the Nautilus. Cool stuff. So those are the stories that he's mostly well known for. And after finishing Mysterious Island, I was kind of thinking, okay, cool, what's next? Because I've read those 4 stories and absolutely love them. So I did some research online. And I found out that he wrote over 60 stories in his life, many of which were serialized in magazines and such. And I was doing some more research because those 3 that I just showed you are the main ones that are even close to being readily available. So what happened to the other 60-something stories that he wrote? I was doing some research, and from what I can understand, the translations into English have been pretty bad over time, especially even when he was still alive and still writing. A lot of the translations into English for both the U.S. and British publications, a lot of them were of really poor quality. A lot was removed from the stories from the initial Jules Verne version. Characters were renamed. Stories were completely changed even. And so finding, a lot of these that are available now tend to be better published. Penguin Classics is, of course, going to do a good job with better translations on a lot of that. And what I sort of found is that the versions of these stories that specifically list a translator are going to be some of the better ones, as opposed to the ones that don't have any publication. And I was looking around online to see what other Jules Verne stories there were. And one thing about me, that you probably already know, is I'm a little OCD. I like my covers to match. So these Penguin Classics, they look good on the shelf, right? Good stuff. Clearly doesn't match, but Penguin Classics doesn't have a version of this. So I picked this up at a used library sale, so that's what I got. So looking around online, it kind of left me to Amazon, because Again, there's not many that are easy to find online. If you search Barnes and Noble, you can find like 6 versions of those 3 stories, and that's about it. So I was looking around on Amazon, and there's a lot of questionable publishings of a lot of these stories. And I found a set. I didn't get all of the set because it's a lot of books. And I wanted to get a couple of them and look through them to see if they seem like they would be in relatively good shape. The pictures of them, they could go either way. And so I ordered some. And I just got home from work, so I haven't really had a chance to look through these too much yet. But they seem pretty good. So I want to share with you some other Jules Verne stories that I just picked up. And again, I just got these in the mail today. I have not had a chance to read any of them, so take that for what it's worth. But just wanted to share these with you. Cool artwork as well. So the first of them is Meridiana, and it was previously published as The Adventures of 3 Englishmen and 3 Russians in South Africa. South Africa, sorry. That's some pretty cool artwork. So from what I can tell, is that this series is has been sort of printed more recently with pretty good translations. So I just want to share these with you. I'm not going to read you what all of them are about. I found this series on Amazon, so you can find them all there. But so that's number 1, Meridiana. Pretty cool cover. Most of these I've never heard of in my life. So next up we have The Village in the Treetops. And these aren't super big stories. The Children of the Cavern. And again, the translators listed. The Will of an Eccentric. It's a cool cover. It's a little bit bigger. The Carpathian Castle. I'm excited. I think this might be the first one I'm going to read out of these. We have the last 2 are quite big. The Adventures of Captain Hatteras. And finally, In Search of the Castaways. Now I do want to read this, what this one's about to you guys, because this was written before The Mysterious Island, and this story, The Mysterious Island, is written about the castaways that they were looking for in this story. So this one, In Search for Castaways, originally titled, I don't speak French, so I'm not even going to try, is a thrilling adventure that follows a relentless quest across the globe to rescue shipwrecked sailors. The novel centers on the brave and determined Lord Glenarvan, who, after discovering a message in a bottle, embarks on a daring mission to find Captain Grant and the crew of the Britannia, lost somewhere in the vast uncharted regions of the world. Accompanied by his wife, Lady Glenarvan, Captain John Mangles, and the captain's 2 children, Mary and Robert Grant, the rescue party sets off on an extraordinary journey that takes them through South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Along the way, they face countless dangers, including the treacherous landscapes, wild animals, and hostile natives, while unraveling the clues left in the cryptic message. As they journey through the furthest corners of the earth, the group confronts not only the perils of the natural world, but also tests of loyalty, courage, and human resilience. It's a masterful blend of adventure, geography, human drama, immersing readers, an epic tale of perseverance and survival. Vivid descriptions of distant lands and diverse cultures, combined with characters' personal struggles and triumphs, create a captivating narrative that highlights the indomitable human spirit. So, if you've read The Mysterious Island, Lord Glenarvan is expected to arrive at any time, and is potentially their only way of escaping from this island, this mysterious island. So, this was the original kind of story, and then The Mysterious Island was based off of that. Now, I also wasn't sure because the covers are similar, but I wasn't sure how do they actually fit together. And the answer to that question is yeah, they look really good. That'll look good on the shelf. So, I just want to take a couple minutes and share that book haul with you guys. I know some of you are not very, not super interested in books, but I am. And so I wanted to share that with you. I know some of you guys have appreciated some of the book recommendations. I'm not saying any of these new ones are going to be recommendations, but it's good to have those, and I'll sprinkle those through my readings going forward. So, that all being said, that's all I wanted to share today. Just excited to get those in and have them. Now I've got to make space on my bookshelf for them because, yeah, I don't have much. So that's all. I hope all is going well. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later.